Hello everybody, what's up? It's your boy. Today is the video you've all been waiting for since, I guess, the last video, or I was probably going to make a video on this. It's the James Charles situation. And today we're going to be talking about, James Charles, and allegations that he groomed a 16-year-old child. This is the second time that he's been accused of this. And this time there's a lot more compelling evidence than there was last time, and we're gonna get into that straight away. So first, there's some kid, 16-year-old kid on Twitter who named Isaiah, here pop up his account on the screen, and talking about how he got a Snapchat from James Charles. He was all excited, and I'll just let him say it for himself.
Okay, so trigger warning, I will be talking about grooming and James Charles, so if you get triggered by any of those, keep scrolling, but if not, watch this video, please. So last Wednesday on the 17th, James Charles snapped me on Snapchat. He added me back because I had snapped him a while ago, just like a fan to influencer conversation. I was excited because he's my biggest influencer-wise, and I've always looked up to him, so I was excited to get his message back. I don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to post proof of it right now. This is the notification that I got when he Snapchatted me first. And just for further proof, he deleted the chat. I don't know what he deleted, but that's me opening his Snapchat. I went into the bathroom, and I guess he saw the bathroom light, so he started making the conversation very sexual, and it made me really uncomfortable. And I'll post some of the stuff that he sent me now. You can't see it because it's blurry, because I took it on my iPad, because I didn't want him to see that I screenshotted it, but I'll post it right now. He proceeded to send me explicit pictures of his body. More in part 2.
Now, to me, that looks like very, very, very compelling evidence. Almost 0% that this didn't happen. But James Charles is entitled to his side of the story and entitled to his defense. But first, let's get into people's reactions. Now, first of all, I want to... we have the first reaction from Ethan Klein. Everyone knows who Ethan Klein is, H3H3. And he said, Jesus Christ, James Charles is such a creep. He has done this so many times at this point. Now, by this point, this situation has been very, very, very out there, very, very, viral now. And Isaiah tweets out a couple more things that add a little bit to the story that I will show you here. I'm trying to post proof, but it's saying my tweets aren't sending. Give me a couple minutes. For everyone who says it's from Google, I have opened them in real time. I'm not lying. I had to screen record it from my notes because I didn't want him sending it there. Here's me in real time opening a snap. Just watch you show off a look hot as fuck. Haha. Now, unfortunately, I was not able to get that video of the him opening up the live snap, but it's getting late, so I just have to roll with it. So sorry about that, guys, but you guys can find it on Below Black's video, which I will link in the description of this video, so you can go watch that one as well. He can probably say it better than I can, but at this point, James Charles obviously knows about this. He's probably known about this for quite a long time, since he's the one who fucking did it. And he finally dropped a response, and this is what he said. Grooming and pedophilia. There's a video going around about me on TikTok and Twitter of a guy calling me a groomer, and I want to address it right away. The accusation that I have groomed this person is completely false. Last week, I came across someone on my Instagram Explore page, saw he followed me, and added him on Snapchat. The next morning, I woke up to several snaps from this person. Being excited, I added him back, saying he loved me, and also lewd photos of himself in the shower. I asked how old he was right away, and he told me he was 18, so I started flirting back. In the excitement of meeting someone I thought could be potentially great, I didn't ask for a copy of his ID or passport. Now it is clear, based on the video he uploaded, he was taking photos of me with another device. He had an ulterior motive from the beginning. Later on that day, he asked a few things that made me question the validity of his original age. When I asked him to confirm his age once again, he admitted he was 16. I told him I was really uncomfortable and apologized for flirting, but he insisted on continuing talking, say it would be our little secret. He's a fan of mine, and I would never tell anyone. I told him I wasn't okay with this. He started getting upset, and at this point, I confronted him. We have not spoken since. I am not a victim, not blaming or victimizing myself either, simply just sharing what happened. And what happened was not okay. false allegations in the past, I would never knowingly engage with someone underage and put my life on the line for a few Snapchats. Because of situations like this, instead of taking someone's word for it, I will now have to ask to see ID, a passport of every guy I have a conversation with. Now, a ton of people came out and responded to this, including Kavas, where he said, and let me just mention real quick before we get into these replies, these replies happened before James Charles came out with his original thing, or original explanation, just to let you guys know that. So now Kavas said, new James Charles accusation of service alleging that he was grooming this person. Remember to wait for all the facts before conclusions. Which I totally agree with, honestly, because we can't just jump to conclusions on people whether they did it or not, because you don't know that yet. Just because he did end up doing it, or as it so looks, hasn't been confirmed yet, but it's pretty obvious. But you can't just jump to conclusions. You can't just be like, he did it, when you don't know yet. Now, Kavas also said that, quote, people don't know what the word grooming means, which, I mean, it kind of makes sense, because when you really think about the situation, when you really go really deep into the situation, look to actually what really, really happened, I get he was talking to a underage person and was sending these photos. But that's not the actual definition of grooming. Yes, it's a horrible act that James Charles did, but it's not grooming. Because the definition of grooming is when someone creates a relationship with a child to meet or exploit them. Now, we don't know if James's intentions were to meet up with this person and do anything to them, but it didn't seem like that. It seemed like it was just like a Snapchat thing. So under that circumstances, this would not be grooming. Yes, it's a horrible act. I'm not defending James Charles in any way here. I'm just saying it's not grooming. And I'm pretty sure that's what Kavas meant when he was tweeting this reply. Now back to talking about H3H3. Now Nicholas DeRio on Twitter said this about what Ethan said about the James Charles situation. This is also before he made his argument, or he made his response on Twitter. Nicholas said, for all we know, Ethan could be completely right. Just saying, being a bit careful with serious allegations is a better policy going forward. With no research, certainly he knows a bit more on the hands research because he grilled Keeman on Tony. Bold move, let's see if it pays off. Now, when it comes to this, I agree, because now that we know it most likely happened, which I can't say that it did happen until someone with more, I guess, internet clout than me confirms it. Like someone Blow Blacks or something actually happens to James. Now for my final thoughts. Now we already know that I think James Charles did it, but do I think that anything to the extent of the law will be applied to this? Honestly, no. I don't think the state or any law enforcement will actually take action on this, since it's something happened on Twitter, and it's essentially they're just gonna write it off as internet drama. And also James Charles is a big influencer. He can pretty much get out of anything. He can buy the best lawyers. So, do I think anything's going to actually happen to him? No. Do I think his reputation will be slightly diminished? Yes. Do you think that it'll have a lasting effect? Like people won't buy his makeup? No, people are still going to buy his makeup. There's tons of people still out there defending him. I pretty much think this is going to be exactly like the last one did, where everyone's talking about it for a couple weeks and then no one cares anymore. Other than that, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.